Hey guys, welcome back to this new video. We're going to make this get well card for someone who broke both arms. All the materials I've used are listed in the description below. Please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe and put on the notifications if you don't want to miss anything in the future. Let's get started now. First, I'm stamping out the critters that I think I want to use. I always stamp out more critters than needed and store them in a little plastic bag with my stamps and coordinating dies. At least the ones that I didn't use. After using my stamps, I always directly clean them with my stamp cleanser and wipe them off with a dry cloth. On the left you can see a little bin. In this bin are critters that I maybe want to use that I stamped, die cutted and colored in another time. After stamping the critters, I'm doing some Copic coloring. First I color in the whole image with my lightest color, then bring in shadow with my darkest shade, and finally I blend everything out with my lightest color again. Sit back and relax and of course enjoy the music while I'm coloring in all these critters. After coloring and with die cutting all the critters, it's time to focus on our background. I wanted a green frame around the scene I'm going to create. So the green paper is 3.9 inches tall and 5.9 inches wide. The white paper is 3.7 inches tall and 5.7 inches wide. Because I trimmed down the paper to these sizes, the sides are a little bit messy. I fixed that with a nail file. Off screen I die cutted some circles out of patterned paper. I glued them down to the middle of the card with some liquid glue. making sure the upper circles are perfectly straight and it will match the hill I'm going to create. I die cutted a stitched hill out of some light green paper. I thought it's too light, so I'm dabbing it in some cactus green ink to darken it all up. I also wanted to be sure the hill is inked up high enough, so I'm checking it with the circles we just glued down. To give some detail to the hillside, I'm splashing in some dark green watercolor paint by tapping a paintbrush onto my finger, making sure the paint is really wet. Off screen, I glued down the green hillside and trimmed it down to the right size. So now it's time to adhere everything to the background we just created. I didn't want too much dimension at this point, so I only added foam squares to the tree trunk and the butterflies in the sky. All the other critters are glued down with some liquid glue. Sometimes I lay down my acrylic block to something I just glued down. It's because it can give some pressure while I'm going ahead. I thought it was really fun to add a stitched flying path for the butterfly with a die. But I shouldn't have done it because my foam squares are pressed down really bad and there are some washy pieces left. Also some glue was pressed away behind the critters, so now I need to go in with my creative detailer to fix most of the mess I've just made. I think the card front has enough detail, so I'm stamping down the sentiment "Get well soon" onto a small piece of paper with some black ink. I think it's too straight now, so I'm cutting off a small triangle and adhere the sentiment strip onto the card front with some foam squares. Off screen, I adhered the card front onto our white card base with some liquid glue. The front is ready now, so let's focus on the inside and match it a bit with the front by adding some leftover critters. To finish up the inside, I'm stamping out the sentiments "Wishing you a fast recovery" with some black ink. And now the card is all done. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And if you don't want to miss any video in the future, you can hit the subscribe button and put on the notifications. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye bye!